What do the latest moves by the Las Vegas Raiders mean for their season? The Raiders are making significant roster changes, adding some intriguing new faces to the squad as they prepare for a pivotal matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs. If you're wondering how these transactions will impact the team and what they could mean for the future, you've come to the right place. With quarterback Aidan O'Connell heading to the injured reserve and the arrival of Desmond Ridder, along with other key signings, the Raiders are setting themselves up for a critical stretch. I'll break it all down and dive into the stories behind the players just added to the roster. Stay tuned as we uncover what's happening with the Raiders today and how these developments shape the latest Raiders news. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Could this be the turning point for the Las Vegas Raiders? As the team gears up for a major showdown against their division rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs, all eyes are on the roster changes the Raiders have made this week. We've got news of new players joining the squad and critical updates on quarterback injuries. With Aidan O'Connell sidelined after suffering a thumb injury against the Rams, the Raiders made a decisive move, bringing in Desmond Ridder. But that's not all. Two more additions have sparked conversations around the league. In this report, we'll dive deep into the latest Raiders news. Who are the new players stepping onto the practice field, and what can fans expect from them? More importantly, what do these shifts tell us about the Raiders' strategy moving forward? Stick around, because the answers to these questions might just define the rest of the season for the Silver and Black. Let's start with the biggest headline. Aidan O'Connell is heading to the injured reserve after fracturing his thumb in Sunday's loss to the Los Angeles Rams. It's a blow for the Raiders, as the second-year quarterback was showing flashes of potential. His injury, however, forced the team to move quickly, and Desmond Ridder was the answer. Ridder, formerly with the Atlanta Falcons, now has a chance to make an impact, albeit initially on the practice squad. The decision to sign Ridder raises questions. Why Ridder? What does this move say about the Raiders' confidence in their existing quarterback depth? It's clear the team needs stability under center, and Ridder's experience, though limited, could be vital if he's called up. But with the Chiefs looming, the clock is ticking for the Raiders to find a rhythm. The big question on every fan's mind is, will Ridder stay on the practice squad, or could he take the field sooner than expected? Only time, and O'Connell's recovery, will tell. The stakes are high, and the Raiders can't afford to lose momentum. Desmond Ridder's arrival marks a new chapter for the Raiders' quarterback situation. Ridder, who spent the last couple of seasons with the Atlanta Falcons, comes with a reputation as a steady, if unspectacular, passer. His time in Atlanta was filled with promise, but he struggled to cement his role as a starter. Now he finds himself in Las Vegas with a chance to prove he belongs. Ridder was added to the Raiders' practice squad, but make no mistake, this is more than just a backup option. The Raiders need insurance at quarterback, and Ridder could provide exactly that. With Aidan O'Connell out for an undetermined amount of time, Ridder's presence offers a safety net if the team's current starters falter. His signing also points to a bigger issue: the Raiders' need for depth and consistency at the most important position on the field. Fans are eager to see if Ridder can rise to the occasion should he be called upon. Could he be the unsung hero the Raiders need? Wide receiver Terrace Marshall is another new addition that has Raider Nation buzzing. Drafted in the second round of the 2021 NFL Draft by the Carolina Panthers, Marshall has yet to fully realize his potential. But now, with a fresh start in Las Vegas, the Raiders are betting on the 23-year-old receiver to bring some added firepower to their offense. Marshall's time with the Panthers saw flashes of brilliance, but inconsistent play in a crowded receiver room kept him from breaking out. After being released by the San Francisco 49ers, the Raiders saw an opportunity and pounced. Marshall's size, speed, and skill set could make him a valuable asset, particularly in red zone situations where the Raiders have struggled this season. The real question is whether Marshall can thrive in a system that gives him more opportunities. With the Raiders facing a tough stretch of games, his contributions could be critical to the team's success moving forward. Can Marshall become the weapon the Raiders need in a pivotal time? The Raiders also bolstered their practice squad with tight end Trayvon Wesco, a player known more for his blocking than his receiving ability. Wesco was drafted by the New York Jets in 2019 and has since made his rounds in the NFL, playing for the Chicago Bears and Tennessee Titans. His role has typically been in the trenches, opening up lanes for running backs and protecting quarterbacks. Wesco's signing suggests the Raiders are looking to add more physicality to their offensive line. With injuries plaguing the offensive front this season, Wesco's skill set could prove valuable as a versatile blocker. While his receiving stats are modest, his presence on the field may open up opportunities for other skill players to shine. But can Wesco step up when needed? The Raiders are banking on his ability to add depth to the squad and provide crucial support in high-pressure situations. He might not make the highlight reels, but his contributions could be essential in the games ahead. As we wrap up, one thing is clear. The Raiders are not standing still. With Aidan O'Connell's injury, the team has made moves to address critical gaps, and the addition of players like Desmond Ridder, Terrace Marshall, and Trayvon Wesco could be the spark the team needs heading into their matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs. The stakes couldn't be higher as the Raiders look to keep their season on track. What do you think? Will these new additions make an impact, or are the Raiders facing an uphill battle? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're excited about the Raiders' future. And if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Raiders news, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We'll be here every step of the way, bringing you the latest on the Raiders today.